Hi guys, Crochet Connect here. I'm just coming to you today with a tag video. I saw this tag on the channel Shan's Crafty Corner. I will put it down below. I don't know how popular this tag is yet. This is the first channel I saw it on, and I just thought the questions are interesting and I felt like doing it. So here we go. There are 9 questions. The first question: which of your current whips are you most looking forward to finishing first in 2018? I actually do not have any whips at the moment. I finished crocheting my daughter's stocking a couple of weeks before Christmas, and I haven't started anything since. And I didn't have anything else on the go at that time either, so I have no projects or no whips to finish in 2018 at the moment. Number 2, which project are you most excited about starting in 2018? Well, I mentioned a few of the things that I want to do in 2018 in my last video, but there was a couple of things that I forgot to mention. Mainly, we now have a finished basement, and we actually use it as a game room. We have this big chest that we use as a coffee table, but it's full of board games, and we also have several video game systems down there, and a lot of the decor is like comic book and video game stuff, and I actually have a lot of Nintendo character plushies around, and to go with that I wanted to make a Nintendo themed throw rug, and I actually came across one probably like a couple of years ago now, and I always wanted to make it, but I never had anywhere to put it in our apartment, and so I just never started it, but now I think I really want to start it. So it looks like this. I'll just show you on my laptop here. It is the mushroom in the Mario video games that makes Mario large. So yeah, I guess I could also, instead of the red, do green to make the 1-up mushroom, if I really wanted to. But yeah, so that's just a bunch of granny squares put together in the shape of a mushroom. So that's pretty straightforward. I can just copy it from that picture, really. So I was thinking of starting that this year, and just whenever I feel like doing a little bit of crochet, just like whip up a granny square and just keep going until I have enough granny squares for that. So there is that, and then also in the same vein, and also several years ago, I came across a photo for a Tetris themed Afghan that I've always wanted to make and just never got around to making. That would also probably go really well in our game room basement. So and again, it's just a bunch of granny squares in the shape of a Tetris screen. So pretty straightforward. So I just might make granny squares out here and just eventually sew them together into things, nerdy things for our basement. So those are 2 projects that I'm excited about. And yeah, so there is that. The third question, are there any new crochet stitches techniques you would like to try in 2018? In previous years, New Year's videos, I've mentioned that I want to get more familiar with color work, like intarsia kind of thing, and also get more familiar with Afghan crochet or tapestry crochet, however you want to call it. And I still have not done those. So if I do have time in 2018, those will be my new techniques goals again. Number 4, will you be participating in a Crochet Along in 2018? No, because I have so many projects of my own that I want to start, which I probably won't get around to, knowing me. So I will have no time for a Crochet Along. Number 5, do you have any yarn goals for 2018? Well, there are the projects that I mentioned again in my previous video, which I'll link down below in case anyone missed it. And there is also some yarn organization I want to do. I just moved into this house a month ago, and so far all I have for my yarn storage is what you see behind me. I have a giant cardboard box in the closet here in this room, and several large reusable grocery tote bags full of yarn in the closet here. And so I want to get something to organize the yarn. I want to be able to see my yarn. It might motivate me to get projects done. And I mentioned previously that I was thinking of getting like cube shelving, but I wasn't sure. And I have now decided that I want to get wire cube shelving like this, because this is a rented house. We're not going to live here forever. I don't want to get anything too big and permanent. So the wire will be good for now. And plus this room is very tiny and we don't have very much space. So just a few of those little wire cubes will be good for this room. And I don't know if we will have to turn this room into a bedroom at some point before we ever move out of here. So I don't want any large furniture that I'll have to find storage space for. So those wire cubes will be good for this. I saw some at Walmart. There was like a pack of 3 of those cubes for, I think it was like 21 something. This website I just showed you here is a store called Canadian Tire, which is a big chain store here in Canada that has like hardware and also home stuff, like kitchen stuff, home storage stuff. So it's basically like a hardware store / department store, but they only have like home stuff and sporting goods and automotive. And they have a 4-pack for $49.99, which is quite a bit more than the Walmart ones. But I was reading the reviews on both, and these Canadian Tire ones seem to be better quality and hold up better. And I noticed in the reviews some people said that they got them on sale for like 50% off. So I'm currently waiting. I'm going to keep checking like every week all year until they go on sale, and then I will buy a couple of packs of those, so I will have 8 cube shelves. I think that should be enough, because as I mentioned, I have a bunch of yarn in the closet, and also you will see that I have a white storage drawer and black storage drawer. This black one is very flimsy. It's not holding up very well. I think a couple of the wheels are even broken as well. So I want to get rid of that, and so some of that yarn will have to go in the cubes. And I'm probably gonna like rearrange what I have in those in the white one too, because I'm gonna put all the full skeins in the storage cubes and then use the white storage drawers for like partial skeins and scraps and stuff. That's my current plan. I hope 8 cubes will be enough for that. If not, I can go back and buy more before the sale ends, if there ever is a sale on these this year. So that is my current plan. We will see what happens with that. Or if I happen to come across some of these cube shelves at thrift stores, you never know. I'll keep my eye out for a good deal. So yeah, so that is my only real yarn plan for 2018, or yarn goal for 2018, besides the projects I already mentioned. I want to get reorganized. So number 6, which crochet projects would you like to see more of in 2018? I don't really have anything I'd particularly like to see. I'm going to be very busy with my own stuff anyways. Number 7, shout out a fellow crocheter who you are excited to watch in 2018. The crocheter that I got this tag from, Shan's Crafty Corner. I'll put her link down below. I just discovered her, I think, just before Christmas. And I also discovered Kelly of I Am Yarn Inspired around the same time. I can't remember how I came across them. I don't know what I was searching for, but I just fell into like kind of a crochet hole on YouTube, and I came across those two. So since they're fairly new to me, I'm excited to watch them throughout 2018. I'll put both of their links down below, as I said. 8, are there any projects that you made in 2017 that you would like to make again in 2018? I don't think so. The only things I can remember that I made in 2018 was the large stacking toy for my daughter and the stocking for my daughter. I don't think if there was I can't remember if there was anything else in between that. Maybe, but probably not. No, I don't think there was anything else in between. I think it was just those 2 things. So I don't think I'll be making those again in 2018. I won't need any more of those unless we happen to have another child, which I would like to have, but I don't think that's going to happen in 2018. You never know. If it does, of course, I'll probably, there is a pattern for a different set of animals stacking toy. The one I did was a jungle one. There's also a pattern for a zoo one, if I can find that again. And if I ever have another child, I might make that for my other child so they each have one. And of course, if I ever have another child, they will need a Christmas stocking, so I will make that stocking again. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen in 2018. It would be nice, but I don't know. And the last question, tag someone. I don't like to tag people. I just figure whether you tag people or not, if they want to, they will do it. If they don't, they're not going to do it. So I just don't like to tag people. So if anyone feels like doing these questions, great. If not, that's great too. So yeah, so I think that's it for this video. I hope everybody's been having a good 2018 so far, and happy crafting.